Alright everybody, welcome to another DMZ quick tips video. So, it's going to be a short one but a sweet one, a very, very, very sweet one. So, today we're actually going to be going over a game-breaking scope. A lot of people, they say there's no good thermals, there's no way to do this, no way to work it. I can't see through all this damn fog on a Sheikah or Vondel, especially Vondel. You know, and there's no scope that's universally good on every map. I'm sorry, wrong. There is now. And we are going to take a really quick look at this scope. I'm going to walk you through what it does, how to unlock it, all that good awesomeness that comes along with it, how to unlock it, where to get the variant that you will need of it. And yeah, so take me to the firing range. And the first thing I'm going to say is, boom. A blue thermal. This works absolutely wonderfully on every single map. It cuts through the smoke of a smoke grenade, cuts through the fog of a map, the mist, the darkness, you name it. This cuts through it, brightens it up, and you see your targets easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you can't complain. At least I can't. It is an absolutely wonderful scope. And of course, it is based off of a completely different scope than what you see here, because it's a variant scope. Now, unfortunately, what you're about to hear is a sad truth, but very sad at the same time. This is a pay-to-win scope. Hands down, pay-to-win scope. Because you have to buy the variant of this scope. So, in order to get this, you need to have the SZ Heat Source 800 unlocked. In order to do that, you have to level up the TAC-M. Okay, and everybody knows, marksman rifles are kind of crap. The TAC-M is not a meta weapon in any way. It is not a good weapon. But, realistically, if we go over here, in your marksman's tab, your TAC-M weapon, that is the one that you've got to level up. You level that up, and you might as well max level it while you're at it. It'll make life so much easier down the road. I always highly recommend that, especially if you're a DMZ player, pick up weapons, use them, max level them. Even if you don't want to use your insured slots on them, pick them up as ground loot, as chest loot, player loot, however you come across them, pick them up. Throw them in your backpack, use them on bots. Bots are hands down the easiest way to level a gun in this game. Some people will preach, no, just go into multiplayer. Sure, you can go into multiplayer, die a bajillion times trying to level a gun that is god-awful, which is honestly a lot of the guns in this game, especially after a lot of the nerfs they've done. While being frustrated and flustered because let's say you're on shipment trying to get a bunch of kills really fast. Or you could do that where every 30 seconds or less, every 10 seconds you're taking a shotgun to the chest. No. The best thing for your sanity, just run DMZ, throw it in your backpack, grind it out that way. You can get, without double XP tokens, you can get, a gun max leveled in a matter of 1 to 2 maps, 1 to 2 runs. But you level up your TAC-M, you will unlock the SZ Heat Source 800. The user interface is a little laggy today. Now once you do that, you're going to want to go over to the store. There's no point in doing this before you level up the gun. You go over to the store, and you're going to be looking for this beautiful bundle here, Damascus Heat. Now, obviously, yes, this comes on a Tempus Torrent, which isn't really helpful, but if you look in the bottom left, you can see the reticle is blue. That's because the scope on this variant is the blue scope. So, you got to pick up the Damascus Heat bundle, purely for a scope. In reality, you don't get any benefits for DMZ out of this bundle. I mean, besides maybe, the plated carrier skin, which in game it doesn't look bad. It looks more like an unfinished truck, like a truck that's been tempered, well built, but needs painted. In reality, your goal is to purchase this 1,800 COD point bundle, 1,800 COD points for that scope. That is how you get this scope. And some people are going to say, well, that's ridiculously expensive just to get a scope. Yes, it is. I completely agree. 100%. But, unfortunately, this scope is so broken, so absolutely broken, that it is worth it. And if we jump back over here and we take a look real quick again at this scope, when it decides to cooperate, we take this back into the firing range, you can see clear as day through this scope. And while the small dot reticle might be something to get used to, overall, the scope is broken. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick rundown on how to acquire the SZ Heat Source 800 Blue variant. Pay to win broken scope. But, if you get it, you won't regret it. That's my personal opinion, because I got it. I do not regret it, and everybody that I play with, my fellow Legion members that have gotten this scope, absolutely love it in DMZ. It is an ambidextrous sniper scope that can be taken to any map, from Al Mazrah to Ashika, Vondel, any map that you're going to be sniping on. This scope, it takes the cake every time. You can see everything. So, that's my opinion of it. A lot of people have asked for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know it's a really quick, really simple video, but I wanted to make sure everybody knew about this. Everybody was aware. It's broken, but it's worth it. 100% it is worth it. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Please remember to hit like and subscribe. Smash those buttons for me. Smash them. I need the numbers up. I'd really appreciate it, though. It really does benefit me on growing the channel and helps bring this knowledge to more people, because the more likes and subscriptions that we have, the more people end up with this information in their feeds. So I greatly appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful time, and I'll catch you on the flip side.